Hey everybody, I was just getting ready to go live again with the cell down here just west of Springfield. We also have a new severe thunderstorm warning actually for northeast Johnson County. Um, so we are not under any sort of watches here in west central Missouri. However, been kind of watching this cell, and it's producing some quarter-inch hail and some strong 50-55 mile an hour winds. So that is something that is actually right now. It is east of Highway 13, heading toward Concordia and Sweet Springs, and along I-70. So that is for the cell here in Johnson County. This is going to be for far northeast Johnson County. So looked like a severe thunderstorm located near Warrensburg, moving east at 35. So 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-inch hail is possible. So we do have a line of storms out here that will be pushing across west central Missouri. They are expected to remain below severe limits. My focus was going to be on this particular cell down near Springfield. We have several tornado warnings. As you can see, we have just one northeast of Bradleyville. We have one near north of Mansfield, Missouri, north of Highway 60. We also have one near Lockwood, moving east. So it is moving possibly on the north side of Springfield. So we want to make sure for our friends and family down in the Springfield area, a pretty strong cell that's going to be likely remaining just on the north side of Springfield Metro. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning going on with 70 miles per hour with lime-sized hail with a tornado possible tag in effect for areas just to the east and south of Springfield. It will include the towns of Aurora, Butterfield, Cassville. The area of rotation that is concerning with this particular cell is down here near Eagle Rock and Emerald Beach, which is southeast of Cassville. This area right here is the area of interest with that cell. So we have another tornado. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is the one near Lockwood that is moving to the east, north side of Springfield. And then, of course, we have a severe thunderstorm warning up here for far northeastern Johnson County, Missouri. We do have a strong cell coming into Cass County. And we also have one that has come through KC Metro. It's going to be affecting Blue Springs, Buckner, Oak Grove, Lee Summit, Horse Pleasant Hill, Peculiar, Harrisonville, here over the next 30 minutes or so. So these cells out here are expected to remain below severe limits. There's hardly any energy out there to help keep these thunderstorms severe or have them grow upwards. The energy up here is nearly zero. However, this cell over here in Johnson County has found enough to be borderline severe up here in Johnson County. So, but kind of concerning is this one down here just to the west of Springfield. Let's take a look at velocity. So right here would be the area of rotation. And of course this is going to be moving off to the east. So Walnut Grove, Ash Grove, Willard, and North Springfield. So quite a little cluster down here in southwest Missouri ongoing right now. So definitely keeping our eye on these cells in southwest Missouri for our friends. We're keeping an eye on this cell up here in Johnson County. And then all of us here within probably the next couple hours are going to be receiving numerous thunderstorms. A lot of lightning. It's going to sound really loud, but for the most part they are going to remain below severe limits. Yeah, no kidding, Levy. Isaac just left a little bit ago, and we were both going to stay up and watch these cells down here around Springfield. They were really starting to blow up. Now that's the one just to the west of Springfield now does not have a tornado warned storm associated with it. It is now severe warned. Still seeing a little bit of rotation right here, pretty broad, but still rotating. So it could be cycling. Something definitely need to keep an eye on down here. But very strong straight line winds. We've got between 50 and 60 mile per hour winds, looks like. Peculiar, Belton, you guys are getting hit with a pretty strong thunderstorm. It is not warned. It's not severe warned, but it's likely very loud torrential rains again. There he is. Hi, Donna. Yeah, St. Clair County is, you know, we're not, none of us here in West Central Missouri in our 8 counties are under a watch, severe thunderstorm, nor a tornado watch anymore. The energy out there associated with these storms are very, very low. But there's still enough out there to be loud. So I'm not expecting any more storms out of this bunch to be severe, but definitely worth watching. Just like this cell here, watched it for the last 40 miles and kept getting a little stronger and a little stronger, and now it's severe warned. It's just about out of Johnson County, and will be over here in the corner of northwestern Pettis County, and then on up toward the Marshall area, where they can expect just torrential downpours, a lot of lightning. Look at all those lightning strikes up here. It's a very, very loud system. Lots of lightning. It's gonna bark a lot louder than what it actually is, but we're keeping an eye on this as it exits Johnson County. Hi, Chris and Carrie. So again, numerous tornado warnings down here in southwest Missouri and northern Arkansas. Branson. Those of you that are down there in Branson, you've got a very strong cell heading your way, which is this one over here now over Eagle Rock, Emerald Beach. Boy, that's a heck of an inflow notch. Man, that's just a mess. Right there. There's some very strong winds associated with this one. So definitely, if you're down in the Branson area over the weekend, hopefully you've kept up with these storms through the night. You guys are about to get rocked down there around Kimberlin City, Branson West, Branson, Coney Island, Blue Eye. I would not be surprised if we see yet another tornado warning come out of this cell right down here. Bull Shoals Lake, Theodosia, Bradleyville. That's an observed tornado, by the way, by Taneyville. Of course, if you know anybody over here near Stockton Lake, they're still under a severe thunderstorm warning as well. Bolivar getting hit again. Polk County, it's at a night down there. Tons of rain. They had one tornado warning already. A couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. Jump back up here to the north. We still have a strong thunderstorm, if not severe warned, but it's going through Lee Summit, Greenwood, eventually into Pleasant Hill and Harrisonville over the next few minutes. Looks like some small pea-sized hail and probably some winds up to 50 miles per hour can be expected with this thunderstorm here in Cass County. Hi, Michelle. No, right now it looks like it's going to stay. You're just in some showers. Nothing threatening down there in Benton County. Good morning, Amber. So about 9 minutes ago, had 3/4 inch hail reported just north of Warrensburg. Yeah, Kayla, you have been. Hey, you bet, Michelle. Well, looked like that cell that is severe warned is now off to the east of Johnson County. And again, for up here in west central Missouri, guys, we're not expecting any severe weather with this line of storms. There's just not enough energy out there to keep these things severe. So they're going to be loud. There's a lot of lightning associated with them, and possibility of some heavy rains out of it. But for the most part, they should stay under severe limits. We did have one for Warrensburg and northeast Johnson County. It has moved out of the county now, up toward Marshall, Concordia, and along Interstate 70. But it has moved out of Johnson County right now. We're still kind of watching for our friends down to the south around Springfield. They've been surrounded by intense storms this evening. Several tornado warnings down here in southwest Missouri. So we're just kind of keeping an eye. I know we got a lot of friends and family down around the Springfield area. Also down here at Branson. A lot of people are down in Branson and along Kimberling City camping. They're going down for the weekend for Memorial Day. So down a very strong storm coming into Branson here the next 15-20 minutes. It is severe warned for large hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, but it had been tornado warned earlier, and that little area rotation is just to the northwest of Blue Eye. Looks like Joplin, Carl Junction, Carthage got a non-severe storm, but a strong storm in that area. And then here in West Central, we are just following some non-severe thunderstorms that are going to be moving through West Central Missouri. They did put out a very large severe thunderstorm warning that is going to be covering Bolivar, Lebanon, Urbana, Lewisburg, Buffalo, and also we want to make sure we mention down at Venice Springs, as they are under this as well. That's for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. So they're waking up down there, getting ready to cook breakfast before opening bell. They're going to get wet. take another look at these cells down here at Springfield area. We have a couple areas of some pretty strong winds, 65 to 70 mile an hour winds down here just southwest of Branson. And we also have another area of strong winds, 60, 80 miles per hour going through Arrow Point, Emerald Beach, Golden. So this cell is moving to the east as well. Might catch the southern area of Branson. Hey, Elizabeth. Alright, so Johnson County is now clear of that severe thunderstorm warning. It had moved off to northwest Pettis County, south and then southwest of Marshall, near Sweet Springs is where the center of this storm is, that had produced some strong straight line winds and some quarter-inch hail. So the rest of west central Missouri right now, guys, is we're just kind of plagued with some garden variety thunderstorms. None of these from Green Valley, Belton, Harrisville, all the way down through Lacine and Pleasanton. None of these are expected to be severe. We are kind of on the cold side of this system right now. So I've got 65 degrees with about a 55 degree dew point. So there's a lot of the moisture, the energy from these storms are now out of our area for right now. Right now most of the action is down here in southwest Missouri, and actually even further east, closer to West Plains, Bennett Springs, up here by Lebanon, all the way down through Mansfield, of course West Plains and Mountain Home in Arkansas. Those are where the strongest cells are right now. Springfield proper, it seemed like you guys were in between just about every cell this evening. So alright, so that is, you heard the weather radio go off, and that is for Cooper, Pettis, and Saline County, which is going to include central, north central, and northeastern Pettis County. It does not include Sedalia, Lamont, Smithton. It does not include them. So this is for 1-inch hail, 60 mile per hour winds. And again, we've been tracking this one individual cell all the way over here near Lone Jack, and just got up enough energy to produce some 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So that was kind of a unique situation with this one. These other cells just aren't quite getting it done here in west central Missouri to produce any severe weather. So continue to watch this one up here by Lone Jack, Pleasant Hill, Lee Summit. That's really about the strongest one we have right here in the west central Missouri, outside of the one up here by Houstonia and Sweet Springs. Yeah, the South really got hit. Yeah, Texas, they had mass casualty, 150 people trapped in a gas station down there. So, yeah, that was down in Texas. So they've had a rough night. So, as far as the severe weather early in Kansas and Oklahoma didn't quite pan out exactly where they say it was going to happen. There were a few tornado reports. There was a little bit of damage, but for the most part, the data kind of suggested a little bit more of a little bit maybe more intense than maybe what it was. We did get several warnings here in west central Missouri, so I think our severe threat was about in line with what we were kind of expecting it to be. We do have another tornado warning that popped up for down in just to the east of Bolivar, and this is going to include Buffalo. It is also going to include, does not include Lebanon, but this is going to be along Highway 32, along Highway K, some of the small towns, Buffalo, Cloverdale, Wall Street, Long Lane, Cedar Ridge, Wendyville, Tilden, and along Highway 00. This is a radar indicated tornado warning. Looks like it is probably likely right over Buffalo. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Buffalo, moving east at 45. So Bennett Springs State Park, Buffalo, Wendyville, Long Lane, and Foose are all in the path. So again, anybody that has friends or family down at Bennett Springs State Park, make sure they are aware that they are under a tornado warning. You're in Rogers. Man, yeah, Rogers got hit hard earlier tonight. I did see that as well. That was a big storm down there at Rogers in Eureka Springs. We were watching that here about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. That was a huge cell down there. So again, back up here in west central Missouri, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for north central, northeastern Pettis County. It does not include Sedalia, Lamont, or Smithton, or Greenridge, but it does include Hughesville, Houstonia, and then on the way up here along I-70 in between Sweet Springs and Boonville. And that's for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Hey, Pat. Outside of the ones we had earlier tonight, around midnight, we've had just a few. Johnson County, Warrensburg, had some quarter-inch hail. We've had some reports of some wind in Vernon County, southern St. Clair County. After that, we did have a tornado warning for Benton County. That was right around the 12:30 this evening. But just some tree branches down, a lot of power outages. That's really about all you missed. Nope, Landon, you're good to go, brother. Go to bed and sleep easy. We're not expecting any more severe weather here in west central Missouri. We are just kind of watching out for friends and family. Some campers from the area down around Bennett Springs State Park and down near Branson. So we still got about 28 minutes left for this severe thunderstorm warning here in Pettis County. It's going to include Hughesville and then along Highway 65 and eventually over to Pilot Grove across I-70 near Blackwater. So this is for 60-mile-per-hour winds and possibility of quarter-inch hail. All right, Landon, you too, buddy. Well, my social media expert, aka Remington, my son, he crashed out about 45 minutes ago. So Isaac from Nader Boys, he's still watching these cells down south, but he headed home since the severe threat had lessened here in west central Missouri. So I am solo the rest of the morning, but I do appreciate Isaac coming in and helping us as those line of storms come through west central Missouri tonight. So can't say enough good things about the Nader Boys. Hey, good morning, Mr. Sublet. Alright, so, and again, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Pettis County. Looks like it is now to the east of Hughesville and Houstonia. So, we're really just going across 65 Highway and in rural northeastern Pettis County. And then it'll eventually cross I-70 right around the Blackwater exit. Affect Pilot Grove, town of Nelson, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible. We have a cell that's over Oak Grove, Odessa, Lake Lafayette, Kingsville, Strasburg. It's going to be heading on over to Holden, probably eventually into Warrensburg. This is not severe. Just some torrential rainfall. Not a whole lot of lightning with this. There is some up here near Oak Grove, Odessa, but not a whole lot of lightning down on the southern part of this cell. So not a real strong storm. And then of course we have some down here that will be moving into southern Bates County and parts of Vernon County. But these are not severe, but they do have a lot of lightning, so it will be loud. And of course, we still have a tornado warning for the next 24 minutes. And that's for Dallas County, where a possible tornado was located over Buffalo moving east. And of course, that's going to affect down at Bennett Springs State Park. So if anybody knows anybody down there that is going to be camping, staying the night down there, make sure that they are notified, because if they hear opening bell at 4:20 in the morning, make sure they know they can't start fishing. They need to take cover. It is, Emily. And again, guys, all of west central Missouri, we are not expecting any more severe weather tonight, or this morning, sorry. Benton, Johnson, Henry, St. Clair, we're gonna have some loud thunderstorms. They're not expected to be severe. Just some rain, some lightning, some thunder, maybe some small pea-sized hail, but that's it for west central Missouri. We are mainly still live, just looking out for our friends. Actually, Springfield was very lucky tonight. They stayed in between just about all the very strong tornadic cells tonight, as we had several tornado warnings all through west central Missouri. So Springfield proper was very fortunate. We do have a pretty strong storm over here by Avila, just east of Carthage. It is not warned, but that is a pretty good little cell. Maybe some small hail with it. Let's see, Emily. Let me get my bearings here. All right, so the good news, I couldn't find any circulation. And then once I zoomed back out, the tornado warning was allowed to expire. So right now, Emily, right now you guys are in the clear for a tornado warning, okay? So they just allowed it to expire. I was trying to find some circulation and I couldn't find it. Well, I think it's weakened just enough where that circulation is gone. So no tornado warning now for Bennett Springs, Lebanon, Buffalo. That is expired. So you are good to go, Emily. You are still under a severe thunderstorm warning, though, for Bolivar, Buffalo, Lebanon. For some, you can still see some strong straight line winds up to 60 miles per hour, and some very small hail. But the tornado threat right now is gone for this cell down that was getting ready to approach Bennett Springs State Park, but it is no longer tornadic at the present time. So again, for some of you guys that are just coming on, we still have a severe thunderstorm warning for far northeastern Pettis County that's going to pretty much stay in the rural areas. It will be heading over near the Blackwater exit of I-70 and Pilot Grove over the next few minutes. We do have some thunderstorms in and around west central Missouri, St. Clair County, Bates County, Vernon County. Right now, they are not expected to be severe. Just they're gonna sound loud. They're gonna bark. But right now, they're not expected to be severe at all in west central Missouri. Just some good old springtime thunderstorms. That's a pretty good little cell all by itself down here near Avila and Reeds, north of Sarcoxy. This is going to be west of Mount Vernon. So be a little interesting to see what it does if it continues to push on off to the east towards Springfield. We'll keep an eye on that for our friends down here in southwest Missouri. Hi Gary, good morning. Clinton's in good shape. We're going to be getting some thunderstorms here in the next hour or so, but they're going to remain under severe limits. Branson finishing up after going through a fairly strong thunderstorm. So it looks like about an inch and 2/10 so far here in Henry County is what I've picked up so far, and we can expect to get probably another half inch through the morning, and then we need to see what happens this afternoon, as we may have yet a very brief window to see some severe storms this afternoon as well. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that real quick while we have a minute. I'm still keeping my eye on that storm down there near Bennett Springs, Emily. Most of the storms in west central Missouri should be cleared out by around 8 o'clock this morning. We have a chance to see a couple of pop-up, very scattered thunder showers. as we go like through the 10, 11 o'clock time frame. And then after, right now anyway, we'll see how late it is. Right now it's not looking like much through 9 o'clock tonight. But we'll see what the next update shows. Once we get Bennett Spring kind of cleared out of the picture in Springfield, I'll likely go ahead and end the stream for the morning, get a little shut eye, and then we'll reassess things tomorrow, or here in a few hours. We'll reassess things and take a look at, see if there's any severe weather expected for west central Missouri for tomorrow night. Yep, Derek is right, Letitia. So, and again, you're getting probably a pretty loud thunderstorm right now. Quite a bit of lightning, thunder, but for the most part, nothing severe and nothing severe expected for the rest of the morning for west central Missouri. This is an awfully small little cell that's just to the northwest of Mount Vernon, just to the west of Miller. But boy, this thing is packing quite a little punch, and it's not severe warned or anything right now. But still kind of keeping an eye on this, because this will likely head close to coming into Springfield, but it's going very slowly. We'll see if it starts to die out once it gets into this rain-cooled air from that big storm that come across Polk County, Bolivar, Buffalo, and now is over towards Lebanon. All right, Jordan. Talk to you later. Basic wind damage, Daddy-O. A lot of power outages was going on tonight, but a lot of 7-inch tree limbs down. We had some hail, 1/4 inch to 1 inch in Warrensburg. So there was actually quite a bit of storm damage, but it's all minor. Limbs down from 1 to 8-inch limbs are down. So nothing to speak of, but it's we might hear of a few more damage reports as we go get the daylight. People get to see what's going on. So. And again, nobody in West Central Missouri is in any kind of watch, whether that be severe thunderstorm or tornado. They allowed that to expire early, around 3 o'clock, as energy available for these thunderstorms to get going severe is just not existent. That line that we had earlier took its sweet time getting to us. It slowed down just a little bit, and it really absorbed a lot of the energy that's available for these storms to grow to severe. So we're just getting a bunch of loud, non-severe thunderstorms for the next couple hours. Bennett Springs is getting a dose of rainfall down there. It should be moved past by opening bell. Well, that little cell is still packing a little bit of a punch. Just a little guy. All right, so down here near Bennett Springs, Lebanon, the severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire for you guys. So you just expect some torrential rains, some lightning, thunder. It'll be loud for the next hour or so. but for the most part, I think the severe threat with this cell is now gone. And again, just kind of a recap, we do have some, they're loud and they're obnoxious, but they are likely not going to be severe. They're isolated in nature. And then we have a line of storms that's coming up through Vernon County and Bates County. They are producing a lot of lightning as well, so there's going to be a lot of thunder, but we are not expecting any more of these cells here to be severe in west central Missouri. We have another line behind it that will make its way through here. This will be our final line of storms that will affect us here within the next couple hours, and then we can finally start to dry out for a little bit until this afternoon. Yeah, the Red Cross app is great. My favorite is Storm Shield. It's available on both Apple and Android, and that's a great app too. They follow you wherever you go, so it will notify you if you are traveling into a county that is severe warned or tornado warned. It will let you know, and it actually wakes me up in the middle of the night as well. So both the American Red Cross Emergency app and Storm Shield, both of them are great choices for apps on your phone. Alright guys, so again, no watches out for west central Missouri for our 8 counties. We don't have any warnings going on right now, just some garden variety loud thunderstorms over the next couple hours. I'm going to go and I'm going to catch a couple hours of snooze, and I will be updating when I wake up. Right now it doesn't look too promising to see any severe weather this afternoon, but there is a little window of opportunity that we might see some severe storms this afternoon, and we'll go into detail on that when I wake up from some much needed beauty sleep. And thank you guys so much for tuning in all through the night tonight. So want to thank Nader Boys for helping out, my social media expert Remington, aka my son. He conked out about an hour 15 minutes ago. He couldn't take it. He couldn't keep up with the big dogs here at the Weather Center. So if anybody has any questions, throw them out there on a message to me. I'll answer them when I get up. But everybody, if you got up for the day, enjoy the day. If you're ready to go to bed, go to bed. We ought to be in good shape over the next couple hours. All right, guys. We'll be talking to you soon. Have a good rest of the night.